What's up, class? Evans here. If you're on this video, then you already have my signature because everything is done in your notebook and I've graded it. Now you're going to go on to Onshape, but I don't think you need to I don't need to tell you how to build the rest of this because you know how to make extrusions and you know how to assemble things. But just a quick overview of what my expectations are. You can make your 5 parts on one page, or you can make 5 different part pages, up to you. When you come to your parts, make sure that you give them a color and you assign them a material. You can put whatever material you want, but these are wood, so you can pick whatever you want. Ooh, Cobello. And put whatever material you want, really. So pick your materials for each one of your parts. Then when you come to the assembly part, you're going to need to assemble it together. And I would start by bringing in a corner piece, a piece that sits right on that edge. Now, the reason why I would pick a piece like that is, and it will probably tell you about a second version, go ahead and do that. I've already put these in, so it's not asking me again. Make sure that whenever you bring the part in, that you fix it. Fix it means it won't move around anywhere. See that little symbol that it makes right here? That means it's stuck in place. Let me look at my picture so I can assemble the rest of it. And to make these, you can bring in your parts one at a time or multiple at a time. And they may come in weird angles, and that's okay too. But you have kind of 2 options here, and that is a planar mate. You can either put them face-to-face mated, or you can put them to where they're flush to each other, like lined up. Like for instance, in my design here, this face here is butted up against this face here. Remember, it moves it around weird at first, so I'm going to hit OK on that. Now, with that position, it still looks like it can move around in a lot of areas. If I look at it from one view, it can't pass that line, right? It's a quick refresher. Now, I can move it up and down too. So another way that I can use the planar mate is I could say like these tops are lined up. And this might actually be the easiest one to do. I want it to be like this, not like this, like this. So double check with it. And then I'm going to hit the green check mark. Notice it can only move back and forth in one direction. So in this case, if you look at this, I've constrained the Y when I did the tops. The Z when I did the tops, the Y when I did the face in between here. Now I need the X. So faces in that direction. The best options I have is to mate this surface with the back of this surface, or to line up these 2 surfaces. And honestly, the flush, the planar mate where it's like a flush, is probably the easier one to do, where you flush the outsides. So you're going to combine all 5 of your parts together like that. And then when you're done, then you're going to do an exploded view. Let me quickly put this together and then talk about the exploded view. So when you're done, I'm going to come over and I'm going to check to make sure that none of your parts pull out. I'm going to click on all of them and I'll spin it around and kind of investigate what you have, make sure there's no holes in your project and you have all your parts correctly done. After that, then I want you to, after I check it, of course, then I want you to quickly make an exploded view. So just hit add an exploded view and just pull apart your piece one by one. And if you remember this from the trains, pretty simple to do. You just pull out one of the arrows. You can pick how far out it goes. I'm going to put even numbers. Once you pull one part out, click on the white space so that you're not pulling that part again, and then you can click on your next part. Try to pull them out to where they are enough away from. That one's a negative, so I'll do a -7, I guess, round it out. And that's all I want you to do. Pull it all apart. You can leave one piece in the center, And that's all you need to leave behind. And then we're going to go to a drawing page. That's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can ask other students for help, and you can certainly ask me for help. Thanks. Bye.